Maybe it's fate ending up in this place. I guess that I will never know. While I look at the silver breeze whispers to me, a tale from a long time ago. Do you remember that kiss by the sea, still in the air, like a soft ripple in time, ripple in time. On the waves are a mirage. Maybe it's an echo coming from our past lives, from our past lives. Then something broke, something cruel awoke. Our fire got mixed up with tears. Now I sit by the ocean alone with your ghost, and it almost feels like you're right here. Ooh, I don't wanna move on from yesterday. Really wish I could, but I just can't rewind. There will always be one dimension away, two parallel lines. Do you remember that kiss by the sea? It's still in the air, like a soft ripple in time. Ripple in time. Ooh, a mirage on the waves, like a deja vu dream. It might be an echo coming from our past lives, from our